National Police Commissioner General Fannie Masemola says the breakthrough in the investigation into the 2017 murder of African National Congress Youth League leader Sindiso Magaqa was made by the Political Killings Task Team. Testifying at the Madlanga Commission in Pretoria, Masemola said the PKTT uncovered key details about the case, including the type of firearms used in Magaqa's killing. He said the task team's work was effective until it was disbanded on the order of Police Minister Senzo Mchunu. Magaqa was shot in Umzimkhulu, KwaZulu-Natal and later died from his injuries.
What you see in the media, you know more about what happened to Sindiso Magaqa. It is exactly because of the PKTT that investigated the matter. The matter happened long before Umzimkhulu joined crime intelligence. And when he joined, he unearthed this. He investigated, he arrested people on this. Currently, we know there are various witnesses that have been protected for this specific case. So it's a case that is unearthed by us. So you can't say, for example, you always hear out there that the firearm and the vehicle that killed Sindiso Magaqa was come from crime intelligence. Yes, indeed so, but the reason why you know that is because of the PKTT that investigated the matter. Most people think that this happened now during when General Umzimkhulu was in CI. It's false. No, it's not like that. Happened before him. Upon him assuming the duties as divisional commissioner while he was at the PKTT, he investigated this matter and they unearthed it and they made arrest. Hence, there are some people. There is a hitman that has been convicted. The case is not yet finalized. It's still continuing. So I told him that that's how these matters came to light. So make time. Let's brief you but it's for him. If he wants to get a counsel to investigate, it's up to him.
Now, Masemola also said that Police Minister Senzo Mchunu expressed frustration over the increasing workload of the Political Killings Task Team. The rising number of cases, including a high-profile docket involving the murder of a ward councillor, reportedly caused tension despite arrests being made in connection with that case.
In the proposed plan somewhere we said the PKTT is not going to take further cases. And when you look at the figures, you could see that there is an increase in the work of the PKTT because they did take over a case of Mandini. There was a case at Mandini where there was a case of case 30 of 2025 murder, which happened on the 4th of February. The deceased is...
Sorry, 4 February 2020?
4 February 2025. Okay. The deceased is Senza Kwenzege Pendukani Mabida. Is an ANC councillor of Ward 18. So these dockets increased the work of the PKTT, so the minister could pick it up. And he got angry that instead of the work going down, the work was going up. And it was explained that it's because of this very same case docket, which the district commissioner the local POP members arrested 2 people for possession of a firearm. And the district commissioner suspected that maybe these people might be linked to the killing of the councillor. And he phoned the PKTT to come and take over the investigation. And after they done that, they were able to link both ballistically the firearm as well as the suspect to the murder of this councillor. So, well, the minister was angry for that. It was quite strange.
Okay, what was strange about it?
It's quite strange it was first in my career to see a minister angry that police have done a good job, because here police have arrested somebody that is linked to the killing of a councillor, and he was angry and that they took over this docket. They didn't make the arrest. Yes, we agree with him. They did not make the initial arrest of the people for possession of firearm. That was done by the local POP. But the PKTT was able to do further investigation, and they linked the suspect to the murder of this councillor. So that made him angry, and it made the meeting end up abruptly, and he said he will only talk to me and not talk to Kumalo and the rest.
All right, now still in studio with us for analysis on General Masemola's testimonies, Professor Mazwe Majola, leadership and governance expert at Wits Business School. Professor, you've just heard there that specific clip where the minister was reportedly angry that there was an arrest that was effected pertaining to the councillor. Your views on just that aspect, where a minister would ordinarily be pleased with a team that has been able to effect arrests, but in this instance was not?
Oh yes, the beauty with this, Mfudo, is that if someone can say certain things, and at least the minister will be afforded the opportunity to come and put his side of the story, because really it's worrisome and concerning that why the minister would be angry for the arrest of someone. So yeah, it's not. It's very worrying why you'll be doing that.
And again, we could be generous and say perhaps he was worried at the widening of the scope of the political killings task team, that now you've got too much on your hands.
Yes, and as I'm saying, that what is coming out there, it seems like it's a minister who assumed this responsibility or took over this portfolio with a high level of arrogance, super arrogance. It comes there, it's like it's coming already, as we've spoke about, being briefed somewhere else or by someone else. He knows exactly what's going to do, or he's not going to take this because there's certain thing that he wants to do. When he has to be briefed or explained, and then even to the point where the police are doing their job, they are arresting someone, but for him, because it did not happen in a certain way, the way he wanted, he could not celebrate that, but being offended by that. So all these things are keep on raising questions to say, why really Minister Senzo Mchunu will do all these things? And that's why we say we can't wait to hear his story, to say really why Minister would do all these things. There are certain things they would say, obviously, Minister Senzo Mchunu as a leader would have had very good reasons why he acted the way he acted. So maybe the process or the procedure that he did, that he could not follow the proper governance structures. Maybe just, as I'm saying, that displayed or demonstrated his arrogance and will just bulldoze and say, no, I want it to be done like this. So we are yet to hear from him to explain why he did things the way he did. But at the end of the day, it's good that these things are unearthed so that the whole nation knows what is happening inside there.
And I suppose it's also important what we've heard from the beginning of the commission, that it doesn't move from the premise that the allegations are true. So everybody here will be given an equal opportunity to actually put their views or their position on why they did things at some point. Professor, we'll leave it there for now and continue. We're just quickly going to check in with the markets with Nombu in just a short bit.